friends, and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm, of course, Kevin. You may have also seen me on Tabletop Jones Productions, where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today, well, got another painting video, and I'm going to keep with what I did last week. I'm going to be painting another piece from the game Warmachine from years ago. Piece that I had started but never finished. And this one actually has been, started quite a bit. So I'm gonna hold them up here. So this is called the Eminent Configurator Orion from the Convergence of Cyriss faction in the game Warmachine, which is basically it's like an army of robots, basically, like army of like robots with like some of them with human minds in them. Now I don't know if you can see. This was primed and I started painting. I actually have the base coat on this already. This is just a piece that I had never finished. So what have we got here? We got, basically it's all that's left is the details. Now, the paints that I've been using have been, from the original company. It's called P3 paints. I am trying to use them first, hoping that they're still good. When I did last week, for the most part, they were still good. It's just the gold paint, which someone had commented, it said it looked blurry, and I do apologize for that. It was probably a combination of the paint was so old and the brush I was using. So now today, basically I just got two colors to use, and it's going to go very quickly. So this might be probably one of the shortest painting videos that I've ever done. We got Arcane Blue, which always was a bit solid whenever I bought them from P3, and another one that's a brass color, and hold your laughter, it's called Brass Balls. Hold your laughter. I know, when I first saw it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, and I just started snickering. Now, I basically don't know if this paint is still good. I'm going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'm going to just grab something that I have, probably like a copper, I think I have, the copper color I think I have is still good. If this doesn't work, I will go for that and put that in instead. The Arcane Blue, I unfortunately don't have any other color that looks even remotely like it. But if I can't get it to work, I do have a very, very light, almost like a neon type blue color that I'll use that. But I want to try to use these paints first. So I'm going to gather my supplies, and I'm going to start getting ready to go. And if these paints are no good, then I'll just take a break and I will switch them out. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my supplies together, and let's see if I can get this finished. All right, let's get you repositioned here. Get you tilted down. All right. So I'm going to start with the Arcane Blue, since I know that this one is already a bit solid, and just see what I can do with this. So. Like I said, even when this was brand new, it was a bit solid. All right, so on this plate here around the head here, there's like these little bumps, and I'm going to get this paint on the bumps, and I'm probably going to have to reapply it to the brush frequently because of the nature of this paint. And eventually, I will have the means to reinvest in some of the stuff. Unfortunately, that day is not today, nor is it going to be any day soon. All right, it's also got something here in each of the hands. All right, so now, so pretty much anywhere I see a bump, I'm going to be putting this color on it. Now, here's the emblem, which, yeah, be able to do that. All right, let's get a bump here, get a bump there, and there. Yeah, this was an army that when I heard that they were coming out with this, I jumped at the chance. At the time I was, at the time I was a bit better off financially, and I was able to invest. I was able to get these games, get these factions, these armies that build up these armies that I wanted to build. So I took advantage of it when I had the means to. And I did have fun with these armies, these robot armies. This is one of the armies that I built. Okay. And so now, unfortunately, as you can see, it's leaning a little bit. Well, unfortunately, before the glue set, it did that, and I didn't notice it was doing that. And yeah, this was the end result. All right, now this is going to be the trickiest part, because the way the brush, the bristles are on the brush right now, I gotta try to straighten them out, which I think I did. Now I'm gonna try to put this paint where the eyes are. And yeah, good luck with that, right? Let's try one more time. If it doesn't apply, I'm just gonna abandon the idea. Yeah. All right, whatever it is, that's how it's gonna stay. All right, so let me clean this brush. All right, so that's it for the arcane blue. Now, yeah, because I shake this and I don't hear anything, so let's see what we got. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Maybe might actually work out. So I got this. All right. All right. Now it's got these, what looks like writings. I'm just going to lightly go over it, because I always found that if I lightly go over, it mostly goes on, like, what's etched into here, etched into these pieces. Like, it might actually still be on majority of the piece, but here we go. But if you go light enough, it will mostly be on what you want to stand out. Now, little bits. Little bits here and there, little details that I'm going to try to get into. All right. Okay. Okay. A little bit here, a little bit there. And let's get a little bit around the head. All right, and whoops, let's not drop it. I don't want to have to repair it. Let's get a good amount around this piece on the bottom. And let's see. All right, let's get a little bit more around the middle part. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let me... So the brass color, I'm not going to call it. I'm not going to say what it is. All right. Okay. So, like I said, oh, actually, no, I'm not done yet because I didn't do the base yet, and I didn't do the wash. All right. So, I'm going to take a break. Going to get all that stuff ready to go. And when I come back, I'm going to do the base, going to do the wash, and then it's all finished. All right. So, I thought I was already done, but I was wrong. All right. So, stay tuned. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got everything I need together, and we're going to start doing the basing and the wash. All right. So, let's get to it. All right. Tilt you down to my workspace. All right, so let's get the glue on here. Let's put a big glob on this side and a big glob on this side, and I'm going to try to have it cover that slit in the middle. So let's see how good I get it. Maybe not as good as I was hoping, because I don't have, like, you know, any of the green stuff or anything like that. I gotta hope that I can get it to just kind of hover. All right. So this is considered a large base in this game, but luckily not so large that it's not going to fit into my little container here. Okay. Well, so far so good. Let's see what happens. See what happens as it settles, which, you know, I will get back to you on that if anything does happen. All right, let's get to the wash. All right. So I didn't really have to wait long because this paint was mostly dried to begin with. You know, both these colors were actually mostly dried to begin with. And as with most of the units from this faction, it's like it's got this thing because it's supposed to be hovering. Now this is what, you know, one of their Warcasters. So basically he would be commanding like a unit, and if I just saw that move, I don't want it to fall off, and it's gonna fall off. All right. Okay. Got to do a little bit of a repair. All right, so I may have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break at some point and put the glue on it. Actually, that's gonna be coming up now. All right, so I'm gonna take a few minutes. Sorry, I'm gonna take a few minutes and glue that arm back on. I don't know why it fell off, but I'm gonna get it back on. And so I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and all I can say is thank God for quick dry glue. So here is the finished product, all painted, based, washed, and repaired. And yeah, see, here's the back of it. All right. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible. As promised, this is a very short painting video because most of it was already done. I do have others to go, mostly from the faction of Scorn in the game Hordes, that is related to this. I mostly have a lot of those that have not been painted at all. They've been primed but not painted. So as the weeks come by, I'm gonna try to. I don't want to do that solely, so I'm gonna switch off between, the Warmachine and Hordes pieces, the BattleTech pieces. Maybe even also get back into getting the Star Trek ones done. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to jump across a lot of those. Get them all. Get as many of them finished as I can. And if I am able to accumulate what I need, I can build another force with BattleTech. There's a lot of possibilities there. And of course, everything that I paint here will be seen on Tabletop Jones Productions, whether it be free content on YouTube and on Patreon or exclusive, because these pieces, these are going to wind up being exclusive. When we do play the game, it's going to be exclusive on Patreon, because all these pieces are out of print, and basically we're going to be playing with outdated stuff, so it's not stuff that you can get. But if you want to see it in action, it'll be exclusive. All right. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm currently at 69 subscribers. I'd like to make it to 75, relatively soon. Also, please go to Tabletop Jones Productions. We are at 32 subscribers there, and we'd like to make it to 50 so we can learn how to live stream games. And, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again. You have a great day.